I'm alive. Hi guys. So last time you saw me, my hair was purple. I was on the floor. And now I'm standing. Yes. The come up. Fun fact, I slept in this sweater. And then I started filming. Hi. So this video is for the sake of transitioning into the rest of the videos I want to make because I've been missing for like the past 10 years. And I gotta explain myself. I gotta tell you guys why I've been missing. Kind of like a life update type thing, you know? First thing, I got new glasses, but I'm wearing my old ones because my new ones have a glare issue. Like, I have them right here. Like, look at the difference. That was weird. Don't do that. But like, it's really bad, so I gotta take it back. So, life update. School. School was kicking my butt. And I decided to take my hardest class last term. I was taking 2 classes, which isn't a big deal. One of them was easy, but this one is like the class. The class that basically says if you're graduating or not. And I decided to take it a term early because I'm missing like 2 classes, but I was like, you know what? Let's just kick this sucker in the butt and get it done. Yeah, it kicked me more than I kicked him. Basically, it's like, you know, a grand old project. So if you ever had like a senior thesis or dissertation or it's like that. It's of that nature. So I had 10 weeks to basically have like at least 30 to 50 pages worth of stuff. And it was research. I had to conduct research, so I had to like get my own data and survey people, and it was just a lot of work. But me, being the master procrastinator that I am, what did I do? Yes, I waited till the last like week and a half to have it done. It's divided into 5 chapters. In a previous class, in the term before this past term, you take a class that helps you do chapters 2 and 3 because those are the research heavy chapters. So I had those done. It was like, cool, I just had to do my chapter 1 and 4 and 5. So I had a week to do all of that. I am so lucky to have the people in my life that I like, to have certain people in my life. My research was it was retail related for a reason because I know people in retail and I knew they were going to be able to help me. So I had my best friend distribute surveys to all his employees because he's manager. So, and then I had my manager friends from different stores take like interviews with me kind of via email and like take my surveys too. And then like I reached out to people on Snapchat and people took it. Like, it was dope. Like, thank you, people of the world, if you watch this. Thank you. You saved my life. I don't know how. I was working like crazy. It was holiday season, and so I was constantly working. So work was able to let me have majority of that week focused on this project. And I had 7 days, maybe less. 7 days, whatever amount of hours that is.
I had to analyze my data, I had to type it all up and like, you know, just make sure I hit every point that I was supposed to, and then like I had to meet the page requirement, I had to make sure I cited everything fine, I had to make sure that my charts were in there, and then I had to make sure my charts were okay looking, and
I had someone make my charts for me because I knew I wasn't gonna have the time to. I had like a support system. I have a support system in general, but it wasn't just me being the serial procrastinator around these parks. It was me and one other classmate, and we were just at the library day and night just trying to pass. Oh, I had to put a PowerPoint together too and present it to like a faculty member that basically decided my fate. And I don't know how, but it happened, and I got a B. I got a B. B, B, B. I got a B. I got a B. There were so many like tears with that project. It had so many ups and downs. Like, you ever go through that roller coaster where you're like, oh, I'm gonna pass, I'm gonna get this done, and then like the next hill you're going down, and you're like, oh my god, I'm not gonna get this done. How am I gonna do this? I have X amount of pages to do. Like, how is this possible? It's not possible. I'm gonna fail. I had all of that, but I passed, and yeah, I'm excited. So this term I'm taking easier, or compared to the hardest class, I'm taking easier classes so that when I graduate in May, it doesn't feel like it was a waste of time. I was also missing because it was the holiday season and I work retail. So you guys can guess where I was majority of the season time, which is also a reason why I didn't have time to do my project. But even like the minimal free time that I did have, I didn't use it to my advantage. So, I mean, I can't blame it all on work. It's me. Work was crazy during the holidays, as anyone could guess. We had crazy customers for sure, and I was really bummed that I couldn't film during the holiday season because, one, there was no time. Two, I use natural lighting, so by the time I would have time, it was dark, and like, you know, I was constantly tired. It wasn't in the cards for me. But I was so bummed because I really wanted to make like a how to not be a shitty shopper during the holidays, and like retail holiday like horror stories. So I'm gonna tell you guys how annoying some people are during the holiday season, and how, you know, there's good people out there, but there's also really, really shitty people out there. Work was a hot mess. I was always there, always. And so I was constantly there, constantly dealing with customers, constantly dealing with store problems. We were constantly being checked on by like my boss's boss. And so we were always on edge, like trying to make the store look good, trying to make sure we look good, trying to we had like an intervention, you know? We had to just fix everything about the store, and it was a lot. There was a lot going on at the store. But holiday's over, and so things have definitely died down. So that's good. Moving on. You know, there's the usual life things. I had a cousin pass away while I was gone from YouTube. She was only 19. It was a car crash. I don't know any other details because, unfortunately, that side of my family is super disconnected from my side, like my primary family. So like my cousins and stuff, we don't really interact anymore. We did when we were younger, so it was still sad finding out that she passed away, especially the way that she did. Like, she was so young. You know, it kind of sucked that I couldn't pay my respects because, you know, she would spend the night at my house sometimes. I don't know. It was a bummer. Like, it really was. So yeah, that happened. And then stemming from that, my mom just kind of talked to me about more issues with the family. And at that time, I had found out that there's like something going on with my sister. And so I'm the only person that knows, and so she always confides in me and constantly telling me how she was feeling. And at the same time, my mom started confiding in me, telling how she was feeling, and then here I am dealing with my own personal issues. I had I had a lot of issues going on, you know, with school and just like people in my life. It's just 2017's like was a rough one. But yeah, so I was constantly trying to deal with this new knowledge and like trying to understand both people because there was some conflicting views, and that was hard. Especially like me having to deal with like my other issues. Like, my life's not perfect, not one bit. I was trying to balance everything out: work, my life, and school. And that's basically it. I'm currently working on cleaning my room. My room and my car, they were terrible this entire time. This is how you could tell that so much of my time was spent elsewhere trying to, you know, balance things, because my room got atrocious. You couldn't see the floor. There were still no clothes in the closet. I couldn't tell what clothes were clean and which were dirty, and I would just start stepping all over my clothes and my shoes and whatever trash I had. So I'm currently working on that right now. This looks clean right now because from that shelf over, it's a mess. And the angle of the camera is up instead of down here where I'm sitting, because one, I can move around more and I like it. I think I'm gonna do this forever now. But also because literally if I were to pan it down, you'd see the remnants of my other mess. And there's clothes in my closet now, but there's still clothes in the garage that I need to sort through to put in my closet. It's a work in progress, but my car is very nice and clean. I did the whole shebang. I vacuumed it, I cleaned everything, and it was brand new, basically. It was like brand new, and I was so proud. That's why I've been missing for like ever. Fun fact, you get a little preview of my Funko Pop collection. That's not even half of it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share to people. Actually, don't share to people. I don't want them to hear about my messy life and room and whatever. Comment below if you have anything to say. If not, whatever. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, kids. Don't watch this if you don't care about my life. I don't know what I'm saying. Before that, I have hangers here. Sorry. Luckily, motherfucker, I'm gonna move those. Sorry, I hit the thing. I need a burp. I always need a burp. Time was, I'm sorry, I keep touching my face and like, I'm so annoying. Money, baby, money, baby, money, baby, money, baby, money, baby, money, baby.